Ryan, mate, obviously big game coming up. How's the team feeling?
Good. It's obviously really good to be back in a final defending our title. You know, it was obviously quite tight, as it's been well documented, the last round of Shield games, which is great for the competition. And yeah, it's obviously great to be able to get through and be here, and you know, obviously a replay of last year's final, but different ground. So we know it's going to be tough, but we're all looking forward to it.
How wary are you of the Ricky Ponting factor, him playing here for a title, he's first?
Oh, obviously there's a Ricky Ponting factor, but there's a Cosgrove Duel and Silk, all those guys factors as well. One thing we have noticed about these guys is that the last couple of weeks they've all come into pretty good form. So you know, we've got to, if we focus on Ricky too much, you know, one of the other guys is going to get away and get a big score. So you know, we're mindful that obviously Ricky's had a great year, and it's obviously highlighted by the fact that he's just won the Player of the Year, and you know, him getting some runs there is going to obviously drive them as well. So, but we know, as I said, we've just got to make sure we cover everyone in the team, and as I said, they're in some pretty good form in the last couple of weeks.
How's your own form heading into it after a bit of injury this thing? You're pretty much back to your best, do you think?
Not quite, nearly there. Obviously against Tassie 2 weeks ago wasn't great when I bowled that first game back, but things clicked in Perth and got the ball sort of improved. So I'm hoping this game here I'll be, you know, getting close to my best. You know, I was happy with the way they came out in Perth. The pace was back, the swing was back, and yeah, it was just good to get the feeling back and comfort, I guess, at the crease. So it's getting, every time I bowl it's getting better. So you know, hopefully, as I said here, it falls into place and I can get back to my best nearly.
Have you got an eye yourself on trying to force your way back in for that Ashes tour?
No, not really, not force. All I'm doing here is obviously this week. I've said all along, you know, coming back from injury, that if I come back well successful, stay fit and bowl well enough, and obviously put my name up there, then that's all I can do. Whether the selectors pick me, that's up to them. But the thing is as well, take India out of it, because it's bloody hard over in India. The bowling, obviously bar Starkey's obviously had to come home. The guys that are there doing a pretty good job, so it's not as if I can get fit, bowl well and walk back into that side. It's you know, the guys that are there have done a great job over the summer, and you know, you know, the guys, you know, Sids and Paddo and all those guys that will bowl well in England as well. So look, for me it's just about getting fit and playing cricket again. That's all it is, and you know, getting through you know, this week, the last 2 games which I've done, get through the IPL, which is more cricket. As I said, if things go well and I'm bowling well enough, then you know, they'll pick me. If not, then I'll come home and hopefully watch us win it.
Are you doing a county stint at all in a sort of an attempt to get in?
No, not sure yet. I don't know what. There's an A tour, Australian A tour going over after the IPL as well. I'm not sure if I'm involved in that. I'm still waiting to hear about that. If I'm not in that, that's something I'm definitely considering to get more cricket, to keep playing cricket, and obviously to get used to the conditions if I'm needed.